This improv story is based on an idea. A man loses his phone the day he buys it. Let the story commence. Craig wanted one of their phones. He wanted a landline phone. In his house, he had a mobile, but he wanted a landline phone, and he wanted that cable that goes in, and he wanted the kind of retro look, like that. Basically, the phone's for my day, because this isn't my day. My day's past. There it is. Everybody had a phone just like that. I had a phone just like that, with a wee bit in the middle, with our phone number on it, I think, can't remember. Just like that. It wasn't ironic. It wasn't ironic or retro. That's how it actually was. Simple as that. So he looked online and saw one. Retro rotary phone. Ordered that. It arrived. He tried to get it for Amazon, couldn't. He had to get it for some other company website. Pretty cheap. He thought it'd be a lot more expensive. Only cost a £5. Must be quite cheap because not a lot of people like them. Or maybe because a lot of people do like them, so they can mass produce them. Only a £5, including delivery. So he got it delivered, and he started making phone calls. He phoned his pal and said, how's things? Aye, good. Can't wait to get out of the house. Well, listen, are you going to Thingy on Saturday? This club. He went, the club's open. Aye, they've been open for ages. Have they? What, like, can you go and, like, is it busy? Are people dancing? Aye, do you think? Well, I think that maybe there's some sort of social distance. No, it's open. Clubs are open. And Craig said, what, go out and get ekied and all that, and people are still gubbing pills, and aye. So Craig said to his pal, who was called John, right, well, listen, can you still get pills? Do you know, can you just still, I don't know any cunt. And John went, aye. All right then. How many do you want? Get 4. Get 5. 5, you're gubbing 5 pills a month. No, just for the there, and then just, do you like, if I want to sell one or something, I don't know. Something like that. Went, all right then. Within about 20 minutes of hanging up, he got an email. We know you are dealing drugs. You will give us £1,000 or we will pass the following conversation on to the police. And there was an audio file on MP3, and he pressed play, and there was him speaking. He was like, how the fuck did they get that? Oh my god, not what? He went to his phone, he took it apart, and there was a wee thing that was a wee circular sort of like thing that didn't look like it was meant to be there. It was just sort of like, looked like it was stuck on. It's a fucking, he's been bugged. He went back onto the website he bought the phone for, and he had a look at it. He went, right, didn't have an address. He checked out like net names or one of the ones, and there it is, the host detail, registered. There's a fucking address. It was in Nottingham. So he went, here, emailed back. He says, you want your fucking money? You want your money? I'll give you your fucking money. And Craig got in his motor, And he drove all the way down there to that address, and it was an industrial estate. Sort of like this. Like that. Oh. Oh, that's Chrome. I do apologise. Like that. Place like that. Like that. Drove in, it was like this. Offices and all that. Like that. It was like this. Something like that. And he walked in. And he went in. He went like that. Who wants some money then? Ah? Who wants some money? And just then something like that. Look at me! And a van, a lorry, was reversing, but obviously it didn't have its doot, 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 doot sound. And it was like that there. Just like that. It was this lot. No, it wasn't Fowler Welsh. It was it wasn't any of this lot, because that would be, in fact that's it. Oh fuck, let's talk about bodies. Reversed straight into him. But he didn't go under. He didn't go under the wheel. The back door was open in the lorry, and the edge of it battered against his head, and hit the deck. And the guy, the blackmailer type, who was actually shouting it previously and was like, oh fucking hell, I've got one of these cunts turning right up at my fucking my office, who was going to make a run for it, saw that Craig had been battered in the head and had been sort of like knocked to the ground, and he was ready to jump out the window, but he came back, he ran down, he thought this is my chance, and went up to the lorry driver and went like that. 3 taps to a lorry driver means get out. It's like a code. Lorry driver got out without question, didn't even know the guy. It's like an emergency thing. 3 means get out. Got out. And this guy reversed Earth Craig's head. Reversed Earth Craig's head. And the guy reached into Craig's pocket for £1,000, and there wasn't £1,000. But what there was though was there was a hole in Craig's pocket, in his trouser pocket, and he accidentally touched Craig's scrotum. Oh, the end. Oh no, the end. Ugh. And it was all sweaty because he'd been driving down for about 12 hours to Nottingham. That's a true story. How'd I know? Because see the blackmailer? That was me. I can admit it right now because I'm above the law, man. Don't give a fuck. Send the police in, they'll fucking get it. By get it, I mean they'll get the full story.